This is the full quest video for Justice Reincarnate in Find the MIKUS. Thank you so much for choosing my video. If you do find it helpful, if you can leave it a like, drop me a comment and of course hit that subscribe button. So the first step is actually putting something into your bio. Can't believe this, the hint of think outside the box from the developer. Think outside the bloody game or like, oh my god. So the phrase that we got to, I forgive you Eve, is what you put into your bio. It doesn't matter if you've got other text, just add it in somewhere. Double check that it's saved before you start, so there it is. And I mean, all credits to the developers. I don't know how they've managed to script the game to know what's in your bio, but that is phenomenal and so original. I have not seen that in a game before. So yeah, serious innovation there for this game. So coming in, let's go again for the millionth time now. This is like my third day straight on this quest. I am going to be so glad to end it. I love Find the MIKUS, but this has really tested my IQ, my patience and my resilience. The next one, you're on your own folks. Only joking, only joking. I will have a go, but I may need a guide again if it is this difficult. So the brick has changed, it's got bigger, it is now more visible, so yeah, but you need to click that spinning brick and hear that boing sound. Once you've heard that, then you can go ahead onto the next step. That would have been so much easier to see the first time round. Is it like, she's been found, so here we'll make it easier for you? So going into the desert again, and this is where we find the teapot. And then going back to Miku lands, again we've got to go and speak to the teapot traveller. This area sort of makes me chuckle because obviously here in the UK, I mean I certainly do drink a lot of tea. It's kind of like the tea's revenge, you know, the teapot's killing you. And the fact that it is a teapot as well just makes me chuckle. Very British. And the fact they put, oh, jolly good show. I mean, that is like stereotypical British, isn't it, really? I didn't notice that before. So just making our way through the teapot, almost got took out for a third time. And then again, just under the stairs. Have the shift lock on, this will help you. So only a particular place on these blocks will work, or on the buttons will work. The clue is the sounds. So hear that explosion, now you can move on. And then most of this is now going to be focused in the volcanic wasteland. So going back to this area, the island to the left there. This feels like deja vu because I just literally did this yesterday. It's crazy how close we were to actually finishing this. But no way would I ever think to have gone outside the game and put that phrase in my bio. Like, there's hard and then there's this. So going back in here and we find the robot Miku. And again, we need to go through the whole conversation. Unfortunately, they weren't first, they were late to the party. Well, I'm even later, so I'm probably player number 1000 who's got this Miku. I think I had a message at 3:40 in the morning from Cyan saying that they'd finally found it. But yeah, I missed that one because I was too busy sleeping, ready for work this morning. That is pure dedication. I don't know if they're in the UK, but if they are, I mean, 3:40 in the morning, my God. There's a lot of waffle actually in this conversation when you only really need to take the bracket word driven. Another person has got it. Oh, I'm getting jealous. I want it now. Back into one of my favourite places, which is the Crossy Road. I'm no good at it. Thank God this is not like real life and how you teach your children, because they would be flat as a pancake, as would I. I suck at this bit. I don't know if it's easier on a computer. I don't know, but it's really hard because I sort of look one direction and then I'm getting flattened by a truck. And that song will be something that will haunt me in my dreams. I'm still waiting for them to do something with that secret room in the corner. This is a bit that I hate. I look one way and then I get flattened. But we've made it, and so back to the bush. And I beg the developers, if you do watch this video, I beg and plead with you to make the buttons easier for a mobile user, or at least let them be pressed in any angle. So this time, this actually seemed quieter. So what you're looking for is sort of like a very faint squish sound in the back, but it is really hard to hear it against not only that irritating song, but the horns as well. But it is like a definite squish. I didn't actually catch it very well on this video, but have a look at my part 1 video, which I did yesterday, and this will give you an idea of what that sound will be. I did catch it a bit better. Then coming back into the volcano again, and then we're going to go into the cave. And woohoo! This is the obby now. Like I haven't done this 100 times already. Although there's very little pressure this time because I don't have a mass of people waiting outside for me. No pressure when you've got people waiting on you to finish. And again, like, I've edited some of these attempts out, but what you're looking for is that button on the edge, and it is a lot easier if you do it before the game starts, but you're looking for that message you have picked up both eyeballs. The squish sound just makes so much more sense for that button because of the eyeballs. So we're going to go up to the little secret area now and collect our eyeball. I'm actually really glad that this wasn't anything to do with the Miku or Eve or anything like that, that we had to give her her eyeball back. I was really genuinely concerned about that yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, my heart was in my throat a little bit because I was like, what if it doesn't work? What if I haven't put it in the right place, or I've left the rest of the content in and it's not gonna work in my bio? I did not want to do this again. So coming back into Miku lands, and then we've got to have this massive conversation with this Miku again. So I'm just going to fast forward, but if you get some advice and then speak to Luca. So let's just fast forward this. If you want to see it, obviously go and talk to her, or watch my part 1 video. I haven't sped through it then. So remember that little secret room I showed in part 1 and we didn't know what it was for? This is what it's for now. So we are now worthy. So going back down, I don't know if you have to have the eyeball out or not, but I did. So clutching your eyeball, going back into our little secret area. And now we can interact with the column. And legitimately, the person who solved that first deserves 1,000,000 Robux, let alone 5,000. I will definitely be going and seeing who was first. They have an IQ of a genius for certain. That was a group effort and they just made it there first. Bribed a developer, I don't know. And we are worthy, thank God for that. So it says thank you and it's from Eve. Again, quite weird that an eyeball is talking to you, but we will run with it. You will see the rumbling. And then it will take a couple of seconds, don't worry. And then descending from the heavens is Justice Reincarnate. I absolutely hate you, but I love you at the same time. Thank God that quest is over. But a special thanks to Cyan, who obviously sent me a message at 3:40 this morning to tell me how to get this one. Massive thank you. Thanks for watching. I will see you for the update in 10 days. Don't forget to like and subscribe.